It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between these Road Warriors and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. To return this, Marcus Jones only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. May will throw to get us started here. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Foye Oluokun with the pick. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire.
And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. May not have throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutin. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Jukes one defender, and that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 47. Connecting on the slant. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. They're set up at the 35 now.
Crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
First down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now, it looks like we're going to need to take a moment, Brock. An injured player on that snap, and it is running back Travion Henderson who's getting looked at. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
What's that? 5. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
The Dragons getting their punter out there. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, easy. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
At the 34-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Hey, run. Hey.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third and just 2 to go.
Hey, go. Hey, I'm gone. It's 11, Agate. 30 left. Here we go.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Bigsby punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars push their lead to 21-zip already. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yep, 45. Here you go. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five.
From the gun, it's May. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Dragons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dragons get it back to a 14-point game.
Dragons 7.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars threatening to run away with it already. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. The Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. They motion Dell over left. To the air on 1st down, May. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. through the sack to bring around third down.
It's third down. Third and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That's completed right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. May on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Five.
Again, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They kick the running back in motion.
Crazy, crazy.
Throwing again, it's May. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Ben. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Five.
They motion Dell over left. May now on 3rd down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jaguars have it with 99 yards to go. They're at the 1.
1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Well, I'm not seeing their signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go. On, this is it. 30 left.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Lisa 24.
They run it again with Bigsby. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Hey, Lions.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10 now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pitting at their own 8.
At their own 8-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 17. It's reeled in by Benson. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up first down. Here's made in the air. Short pickup to their own 31. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 31-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion.
5.
From the 31. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum, build on this lead. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, easy. Route. Focus.
From the 36. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
And the Jaguars
Gun. Rip, 23.
first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Into traffic, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion,
at the 12-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing here just before halftime. Rolling left by, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Bigsby with the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw for May. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying to throw for it with May. He sends this one to the end zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons start the second half with some needed points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Bigsby with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He finds Brown right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going on 1st down, Lawrence. Completed left side to Thomas. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron! 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Easy, read him. 24. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Big game going, and Thomas snags another. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars trying to end this before the final quarter. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over to you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kayla, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, let's put it in. Great job, we're good. Hey, what's that? Five.
First down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 24-yard line.
On the gun, it's May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still inches to go on third down. They've got a man in motion. Made out a throw on third. That one complete to Diggs. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Again, it's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throwing again, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on third down. He has the first over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 35. And a Tokyo first down.
First down from the red zone. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down, Tokyo.
Here's May again. On the move, headed right. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be second and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And they're going to hold him to 5 yards, a little short of that marker. We'll see if they want to go for this on fourth down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Quick throw right side. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Ready up.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Go! Let's go!
They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Come on, red. Hey, Ginger, touch!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Hey, go! Son, it's on. 11. Here we go, son.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And find space for a few yards that time. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead, only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Open. All right, let's go. Hey, son. 11, Agate. Easy. Read him. Read him.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Dragons get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Dragons.
To the air on first down, May. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons putting up points in a game decided. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Roy Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Dragons cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. It's a foot race. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars continue piling it on here in the fourth.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead.
Dragons 21. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Complete to Diggs out left. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Here's May on 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown! The Dragons making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
He will throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, there was no hesitation there. I mean, none whatsoever. Putting the offense out to go for 2 there, Brock. And really, at this point, what do you have to lose?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose. And really, this decision made before you ever hit the field offensively. From this point forward, you're trying to get as much as you can, as quickly as you can. And that means these 2-point conversions.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Going with Bigsby here. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep running away with this. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead.
63. Dragons 27. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Escapes a defender. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Crazy. Now here goes that. Hey, what's up?
Operating from the gun, here's May. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they pick him off again. Jacorian Bennett has it.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
They'll run this with Bigsby. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Into the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10. Their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well.
They connect on the deep shot. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 52 yards.
Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw for May. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons putting up points in a game decided. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons take 7 points off the deficit. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Hey, listen.
This is Bigsby. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Again, it's Bigsby. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Running right is Bigsby. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Route. Hey, danger. Zach.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he's out of bounds with an outstanding
Kate, every team's going to excel in three phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return. And the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May looking to throw. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Dell. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Dragons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Drake made the touchdown. Point after is good by Borregales. And the Dragons cut into the lead by another point.
Dragons 41.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Launches one deep downfield. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Dragons just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down, May. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air. It's May. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
And they pick him off again. with the pick. And the Jaguars have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Looking right side, here's Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
21 yard.
Finds him over the middle. He's right up first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Third down.
Lawrence working from the gun. Got his man. Thomas has it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Another through the air this game. Little able to connect on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
May trying to get here on 2nd. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Jaguars are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
16 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
They're going to pass it here. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. They're set up at the 35 now. May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
At the 42-yard line.
One final shot here. Setting up the screen with Henderson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion is celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.